Hey there friends, Nibs again, out here in the garage today, doing a little bit of goofing around. It is a scorcher outside today. I am glad for a much cooler garage for sure. It actually is threatening to rain right now, so that's even better being inside. But this was this video that we're going to do here was a suggestion by a channel subscriber, Kurt T. He is a big supporter of both Walnut and Steel and Tom Palmer, maybe even more so Tom Palmer, but I really appreciate all his input on the channel and everything. And he suggested that we see what the penetration difference would be between the Tom Palmer 499B running at around 450 feet per second. I think it was actually closer to 460. And the the stock 499B, which I believe when I cronied this one was just barely making 250, which is all it really needs to make it a super accurate, super fun gun to shoot. But like I said, somebody puts up a challenge, we gotta challenge it. But this is the Tom Palmer. There you go. There's the Tom Palmer custom Daisy rifles. I wrapped that. I did that lever wrap myself. Allergies are kicking up, but what he suggested and proposed, and I'm going to do is we're going to see how many layers of cardboard each one of these guns can penetrate. So I have just some standard single wall corrugation, all from the same box, so it's all fair and legit. I did stack up 7 pieces. I think that'll be enough. Hopefully that'll be enough. I did take an 8th piece and put it behind. It's kind of behind where I'm going to be shooting with the older 499B as well, but I'm going to shoot with the Tom Palmer at these colored splatterburst pasters, and then I'm going to shoot with the older one at these black splatterburst pasters. Before we get going, I want you to pause the video and put down in the description how many shots you think it would take to do. Or how many, not shots, but how many layers of cardboard each one of these guns will penetrate through. Do you think the 460 feet is enough to go through 8 pieces of cardboard? I don't think so, but we're going to find out. We'll do a little bit of plinking at the end too. Set up some cowboys and Indians and a couple of shotgun shells and whatnot, and we'll do a little plinking at the end as well. But first, let's get the serious business out of the way. But like I said, the colored ones are going to be the new one. I'll take one shot, and then I'll go down and just double check it to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Because if it goes all the way through, then we got to add some more here. But stand by. Alrighty, I am back. I'm going to be shooting both of these with the Daisy plated match grade BBs. They both will shoot them. I think we've proven that they both shoot them pretty well, honestly. But the older one does prefer, as far as accuracy goes, it prefers the unplated bullets. But I think they're BBs. But I think for the sake of getting a proper seal on the barrel and everything, we're going to use the, there it goes, click. The plated ones are a little bit less than 1/1000th of an inch bigger in diameter than the unplated ones. So let's shoot at the top. Oh, I pulled that one low, but it hit the cardboard, so I flinched it down just as I was squeezing the trigger. Stand by. Okay, so I have added 6 more layers of cardboard behind both of the shooting spots. So you think 14 pieces of cardboard is going to be enough to stop that that Tom Palmer? I hope so. Stand by. All right, so I still have the hole in that one spot there, but we'll shoot above it hopefully and not hit that same spot, and we'll keep on going. But let's keep going with the Tom Palmer to start off with. All right, let's go for that top one again. Try to aim a little bit higher. All right, let me take a look at that. Stand by. Okay, so that did not go all the way through. So we are capturing BBs now. So we didn't stop on 8, but we did stop somewhere between 14. So what do you think it's going to be? 9, 13? Let's continue going with the Tom Palmer. First, we'll do 3 more with that, and then we'll do 4 with the, well, like I said, you got to stop the video, don't cheating, and put down what you think is going to be the count here. I was really thinking that 8 pieces of cardboard was going to be more than enough, but I was wrong. All right, number 3 with the Tom Palmer. And we're not putting any relevance on the accuracy that I'm getting right now. I'm just roughly aiming. I'm not even trying to. I'm just making sure we can see where the holes are. I don't know where that one went. That one go right. Looks like I'm bobbling left a little bit there, but that's okay. All right, so that's 4 shots on 14 pieces of cardboard. These BBs are a little bit tight in this gun. I thought it made it all the way down. This one does not have as strong a magnet. It does have a magnet in there, but it's not nearly as strong as the newer ones. All right, upper. It looks like I might have hit the. Looks like I might have hit that splatter burst. All right, that one went right down. Okay. Second one. Right in the middle. You think this one's going to go through 3 or 4 layers of cardboard? It went all the way down. All right. Third one. And fourth one. All right, last chance to make your guesses. Looks like I might have pulled that one a little low, but this going for the 4th black dot. Okay. I'm going to guess 10 and 4. Stand by. All right, so that first shot went way off to the left and did not go through. Only the middle cardboards aren't wide enough where that one went really wide, so I don't know why that is. we're going to redo it, and hopefully we'll get a better result. Let me, this gun does not really like those BBs, so let me grab that. We'll see what we did. All right, that is very strange. I have no idea where that last BB hit, so we're going to redo it again. Just the faintest click. All right. I can see that one. I don't know if did I hit one of the other BBs or one of the other black dots? I don't know. So stand by. Okay, so here we are. Here is all our shots. The only one coming out the back is the first one that I shot. I put the 6 pieces in between the 8 pieces that we already had. So let's go ahead and take our tape off. So there's the BB that I shot, the first one with the old 499B. All right, so we've got 1 piece of cardboard. So I have already, I can see 1 shot with the 499, old 499B right there stuck in the second piece. Pretty crazy the difference in power these things have. All right. So yeah, all of the BBs for the old 499B are either in the second or the third piece of cardboard. So there is 2 of them stuck right in there. None of them penetrated the other side of the third piece of cardboard. All right, so now we've got 4, 5, 6. There's that BB from the other one just kind of sitting there stuck in the tape. Oop, I see 1 BB right there. It must have taken a wrong turn. So that was 6. This is 7. So that one's stuck in number 7. That was the 3rd shot. The first shot after I added them in is stuck in number 8. Now we're getting back to where we... So we got 1 and 7, 1 and 8. I can see 1. It looks like it went through 9. All right, so both of the last 2 shots are stuck in number 9. So that is very interesting that, you know, it's all the same cardboard that it would stop that. But the fact that the 250 feet per second barely made it through 2 or 3 pieces, didn't even make it through 3 pieces. A couple of them barely made it through 2. And we've got 2 of them that made it into the 9th piece with the Tom Palmer. So that's some pretty pretty significant difference. Very rudimentary scientific observations here. But I just have a couple of cowboys and Indians out there. Let's finish up with some plinking, and then we'll get out of here. I'll shoot both guns. All right, so we got an orange Indian on the right there. I knocked him over. See how much easier that one is to cock. do it with 2 fingers. I am not sure where that second to the last BB ended up going. That is really weird. All right, so let's hit the Indian in the middle. Oh, I knocked both the Indians down. Great. Thanks, Kurt, for the great idea. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun setting it up. A lot of fun trying it out. Definitely was a lot different results than I was expecting. I was not expecting either one of them to make it through 8. And I got one more shotgun shell there. Kurt's got himself a whole arsenal of Tom Palmer guns. I'm working on it. I got 4 so far. Click. All right, last very nice. But there you go. That is the 1995 Tom Palmer 499B versus the 2026 Tom Palmer 499B. Yeah, tighten up that holder a little bit. But really cool stuff. If you're interested in talking to Tom about getting one of his guns, you can check him out. I'll have his channel linked in the description of this video. And he's making some cool stuff. He's also making custom Marlin rifles. That'll be something I'll be getting soon, for sure. But hope you guys liked the video. Till next time, have a great day.